And we're going to see the aspens in full bloom. They said this is the peak weekend.
We can all use this. It could be a family ramp.
I'm not doing it. Pam just had a random song come to mind.
I am not singing for anyone.
Well, if this is not peak season, I just can't imagine what peak season looks like with these aspens.
This week, we bring you another Denver area state park, and we head to Breckinridge with our daughter, son-in-law, granddaughter, and their two beautiful dogs to see the golden aspens during their peak foliage. Cherry Creek State Park is located in Aurora, and it's an oasis in the heart of suburban Denver. Unfortunately, it's time to leave this beautiful spot in this beautiful state park.
But somebody said this trail is as busy as a Trader Joe's on a Sunday afternoon. And I believe it.
With over 4,000 acres located on Cherry Creek Reservoir, this park is located on the southeastern side of Denver. There are 152 individual campsites, with about 2/3 of those being full hookup, 1/3 being primitive sites, as well as 3 group camping areas. The shower and bathhouses are nice, and there are tons of hike and bike trails, including the Wetlands Trail, which takes you on the southern side of the reservoir and winds through the tall expanse of cottonwood trees and a flowing creek. Our Site 40 in the Pioneer Loop was particularly interesting since the campsite faced an open expanse of meadow, where we could hear coyotes at night and see deer in the early morning. Like the Denver area state parks of St. Vrain and Boyd Lake, you can see that video here. The proximity to shopping is very convenient, but you do feel like you're away from the dense population areas while in the campground. And like the others, this park is hard to get a reservation on the weekends during the summer.
So one of the nice things about Cherry Creek State Park, and most all state parks, is they have really nice walking trails. Now, some of the state parks up in the mountains, like Mueller and State Forest State Park, actually have hiking trails. I wouldn't call these hiking.
No, I'd say more like walking.
This is like a walking trail. Now, I did this last year when I was here. This is called a Wetlands Trail, and it's kind of on the south part of the lake, so we're just going to walk through. Dogs are not allowed on this one, and Meka's still struggling walking, so let's go.
She couldn't do it even if she wanted to.
I'm going to go check it out. So sometimes when you do a hike like this, just random thoughts come to mind, or random songs. And Pam just had a random song come to mind, so let's see if she'll sing it for us.
I am not singing for anyone. Well, maybe my kids for birthdays, but I was just thinking about Mr. Rogers, you know? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
It's not a neighborhood. It is a beautiful day. It's not a neighborhood. And I haven't thought about Mr. Rogers probably in 20 years, but maybe I'll have to go buy a cardigan or something like that.
Hey, for a neighbor, won't you be mine? Oh, that's not fair.
She didn't think she was going to sing for the audience. Just got to catch her at a weak moment. I would imagine in the spring, when you get the snow melt and the runoff, that probably gets a lot of water through and under that path there. But man, the colors in here are just awesome. Well, we made it. That was a good little, I'll call it a walk, not really a hike.
That was not a hike, definitely a walk. It was nice though.
There's supposed to be, like, we're supposed to do a loop to or a trail out to a loop, and then it loops back to the trail. We did not do that. We made it like a hub and spoke, because we kept getting out and back, and it just didn't, it was not the way I remembered it. I remembered like a loop to a sub loop, and you could take that sub loop around to regain back to the loop, but that's not, and I'm sure they haven't changed the trails in a year. It's probably,
well, that one connector trail that was closed, and that would have,
that could have been, that would have taken us to right over here.
But it's also very sunny, which means that it's hot. Because in the shade, it's beautiful, but in the sun, it's pretty hot.
It's only 74 degrees, so it's really nice. But that sun is kind of brutal. But So I'm thinking they probably didn't change the trails. It's probably, my mind is just eroded a lot more in a year than they changed the trails. So anyway, that's the wetland trail. I'm gonna go back and get some lunch.
Since it's lunchtime, I thought I'd share with you guys, because I know I'm often curious about what other people do for meals when they're in their RV, and we rarely go out to eat when we're in the RV. But anyway, this is our lunch, and I was gonna just kind of share with you what we're doing here. I like to buy these salads just because they're convenient and usually pretty good. This is a new one I haven't tried before. It's jalapeno popper. Has a lot of kale, some cabbage, some lettuces, and I have a roasted chicken that I separated the meat a day or so ago, and we're just going to add some of that meat onto these salads, and that's lunch. After Meka's accident, surgery, and now her recovery, which is going so slowly, I purchased on Facebook Marketplace, fabulous place to buy things, a brand new dog ramp. My thought was we can use it with the truck, and we can also use it with the Airstream, and this will be our first time to use it with the Airstream, so let's see how this works.
So they say it holds 300 pounds. I've seen Pam walk on it, and she's not close to 300 pounds. In fact, she's a whole lot of pounds less than me. There's no way it's holding me, and I'm 230-ish. So we're going to see if this works for her. See if she'll actually do it.
Wait right there. Okay, I'm not sure I've figured out quite the best way to do this, except this way, maybe, and this way.
One more.
And I think to take some of the, I think I can do it right here. Hey, we can all use this. It could be a family ramp.
It's not holding me.
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe if I put her collar on, her leash on her. Okay, let's go. Come on.
You got it. You got it.
You're good.
Good girl.
So much better.
Now Pam's going to try it, and we'll see how much this thing bends.
Let's see how much. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be fine.
I'm not doing it.
As we've said many times before, meeting up with friends on the road is such a treat. One morning we heard a knock on the door, and our first thought was, uh-oh, are we in the wrong spot again? Just like the time in the Tetons last year. But to our surprise, it was our friends Deb and Mike from Love for Travel TV. We've crossed paths with them in so many places, first in Texas, then Arizona, and now here in beautiful Colorado. This time they even had a front row seat to Ken getting a haircut. It was so great to see them. You should definitely check out their channel. They do a really good job.
Okay, that was fun. Unfortunately, it's time to leave this beautiful spot in this beautiful state park. You don't even feel like you're in the city, and you're literally completely surrounded by city. Aurora, Cherry Creek, it's just people-y everywhere once you get outside of the park. But the park is huge and it's beautiful, and we have absolutely enjoyed our stay here. It is full hookup, and we've enjoyed this shade tremendously the whole time that we've been here. I would say that the only time that the rig, you can see we have sun a little bit on part of the rig right now, and then you would get it a little bit in the very late afternoon, but having the awnings on the other side helped a lot. But it's beautiful. So if you guys come here, Site 40.
I hope you're enjoying the video so far. We wanted to take a minute and thank the sponsor of this video, BluTech water filtration systems. 4 years we've traveled, we use the standard, Camco Taste Pure, the one that you connect right to the water spigot, and they have worked okay. They filter to 20 microns, and that's, well, it's pretty fine. it's not fine enough to capture a lot of the things that can make us sick or cause us harm and whatnot. So we worked with Blue Technology to get this AR3 system, and we've been using it since we got the Airstream, and we're really, really satisfied with it. And we use it for a number of different things. We'll use it when we're on full hookups, obviously, to get the water filtered, but we'll also use it when we go to, say, electric-only sites, and we want to fill our tank. The AR3 that we have is a 3-stage filter, and you've got something called the longevity filter, and that is going to catch most of the bigger sediment. It then protects the next filter in the chain of filters, and that is the off-grid filter. Remember when I said that those others that you connect, those barrel types, they're 20 micron? This is 0.2 micron, so think about the things that that's going to filter out. We did a video on this a couple months ago, and I'll put the link there, where we actually did some testing when we first installed it, and we were just very, very pleased with the results we got out of that. The last filter is called the Tasty filter, and that is a charcoal filter, so that's meant to basically restore some of the taste in the water itself. And again, we've been using this for quite some time, and we really, really like it. To change the filters, it's really easy. There's a connector here that you just basically unscrew. You can take the filter out, replace those, clean the inside of that. You do it from all 3 of those. And like I said, what's really cool about this is the ease in which you can connect it. You're going to use one of the quick disconnects to go on like that. So make sure that clicks into place. And then for the other hose, now we use this to go right to the rig, and we use this hose to go over to the water source. And so same sort of thing, just quick disconnect, and basically you are connected that way. What we liked about the AR3 was that it comes with this bag, and you can actually run the filter inside the bag, because you've got these 2 little openings right here, and that's where the quick disconnects will fit through. So it makes it easy to pick up and move away, and then store that. And we'll show you where we store that in our Airstream right here. So again, very, very satisfied with this. And if you are looking for a great water filtration system and you want a discount, you can go to goblutech.com/TheRoadSMITHS, pick out the filtration system that you want, or the bundle. And they've got a lot of different bundles with stainless steel hoses, other quick disconnects and whatnot, and then you'll get a 7% discount on your entire order. So check it out. You definitely will not be disappointed with the water that comes out of that, and it's definitely better than the things you can get at Amazon and Walmart. So let's get back to the video.
Seeing the Colorado aspens in their peak fall colors is amazing. While not the range of colors as the New England maples display in the fall, these aspens create a golden hue and are just so beautiful. We had the chance to enjoy these colors with our daughter, son-in-law, granddaughter, and their 2 beautiful dogs, Oslo and Kona.
Well, it's a good morning here in Colorado at 9,000 feet. And we're going to see the aspens in full bloom. They said this is the peak weekend for aspen. And we're going to show you some of that because it is beautiful. We're actually doing a hike for the first time in a long time. Actually, for the first time ever with our granddaughter. And first time in a long time with our daughter Madison and our son-in-law Carson. Hope we can do it. We haven't hiked this long in a while, so let's show you what Frisco, Colorado has to offer here in the fall. In case you're wondering, Oslo is not a wolf. I call him the gentle giant. He's part Malamute, part Husky, and he's just a handful. They're both rescue dogs. The Husky she's had some health issues, Kona, but she hangs in there. Oslo, when he sees other dogs, he's not, I mean, he's really gentle, but when he sees other dogs, he kind of goes crazy a little bit. You have to really hold him back. We're really missing Meka right now. She would love this hike. She'd be galloping. She'd be doing what Meka does, and that is just being happy in the cold weather. And she loves hiking, but we had to leave her back at their house just because she just couldn't do it. If it was a half a mile walk that was without elevation, she could probably do it. We have been doing that with her to kind of keep her, active, but she couldn't do this hike. So we're missing her, but we're gonna enjoy the day without, and she's home resting, just taking it easy. All right, well, I can't take credit for this joke, but somebody said this trail is as busy as a Trader Joe's on a Sunday afternoon, and I believe it.
Thanks for watching. Of course, we'd love for you to subscribe and join our journey, but in the meantime, check out our last 4 years of RV travel across this great country. It'll be a great binge watch opportunity during your turkey-induced coma, or if your favorite Thanksgiving Day football team is getting blown out. And on that note, we want to thank you all for supporting our channel and want to wish each and every one of you and your families a happy Thanksgiving. We won't have a video out next week as we want to enjoy time with our family as well.